Hey everybody, it's Armyprinncess here and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my life as I live it. I'm Armyprinncess, the mother, wife, and soldier, and I want to share this journey with you. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe now so you don't miss a moment of it. Hey everybody, it's Armyprinncess here and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. I want you to become a part of this Armyprinncess platoon and this family. I got some big things going on, as you guys can see, coming up this year, and it is going to be quite a journey, and that's what I wanted to talk to you all about today. So I know you guys have seen my last few uploads and everybody's probably like, WTF, what's going on? You know, what's gonna happen? And I feel the exact same way. So I wanted to kind of come on and just kind of let you all know what's going on and how I'm feeling and how I plan to proceed with this information that I just shared with you all. Because like I said in the other video, the first video about all of this, about the deployment stuff, is that we've known since December, but we've kind of been in limbo because we kind of just been trying to figure out what our next step was and how we were going to proceed. So I found out in December, like I said, that I was on assignment to Kuwait this summer, and we were gonna do IVF. We were gonna be PCS in this year in 2018. So I've been going back and forth with my command, trying to see if I could get my orders deleted, trying to let them know, you know, what the deal was, that we've been trying to go through this IVF for a while. This is not something that we just decided once I found out I was on assignment. And basically, like you all saw in kind of the last video that I was telling my mom, is that my commander is kind of on the fence about it, because at the end of the day, the Army still has a mission and the Army still has to carry on. And I've never deployed before. I've never done anything like this outside of my normal everyday job. So they're kind of like, it's your time. Like, everybody's deployed, it's your time. You've been in 10 years and you haven't deployed. And so the command is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like, you know, we feel sympathy for you in your situation, but at the same time, the mission has to still carry on, and you're the person that was chosen. So basically, my commander gave me the okay to still proceed with the IVF, and if I get pregnant, then I don't go, of course. If I don't get pregnant, then your girl will be in Kuwait this summer by myself. And so I've been really doing some thinking, doing some soul searching, doing some praying. Gabriel and I have been talking, but one of the things that you all kind of don't know, because I kind of haven't kept you in the loop on it, is that Gabriel's not here right now. And I know, well, I won't say you don't know it, because if you follow me, then you kind of know it, but I haven't really talked about it. So like we did all of the Valentine's Day videos, he was leaving that Monday the Monday before Valentine's Day. Actually, he left. So we did all of that stuff the weekend prior, going to Atlanta, hanging out. It was kind of like our last hoorah, because he was going to be gone for a while. Like, not like a year or anything like that, but like more than a month. So I don't know if you guys have kind of picked up that my mom is here. My mom will be here until Gabriel comes back. So she came to help me out with Giselle and just, you know, be my support system and everything. But we didn't tell her back in December. I just kind of told her this past week when you all saw the video. And we kind of held out because my mom, you know, she takes stuff to the heart, you know, and I think any mom would not want their child to, you know, go in the Middle East and deploy and, you know, be susceptible to danger. So it was kind of hard for me to tell her. I didn't really want to tell her, and I've been talking to Gabriel. I told him, because he's in the Middle East right now, and I told him that I didn't want to wait, because we were trying to decide what was going to happen and kind of wait to tell her. But I'm like, if I end up having to go, I don't want to wait until right before to tell her, hey mom, I gotta go, but by the way, I've been knowing this since December, you know. So it kind of came up, and I'm like, let me go ahead and tell her. So that's kind of the gist of it, and it's been really, really, really hard dealing with all of this by myself, I would say, because some of my close friends know, but they don't know all of the details and everything that I've been going through. It's been really hard for me, you know, with my command and some of my leadership, and just kind of having to deal with all of this here by myself. Gabriel is my best friend, like my homie, my best friend. I love him to death. I can talk to him about anything. He is my support system. He is my rock. And with him not being here, it just makes it harder. Like, I have anxiety, and I have like, I get really anxious about stuff, and sometimes I have to go to my car and I just have to take a breather and a break, and sometimes I have to call him, and usually I can call him at any time, and he will, you know, talk me through it. He'll talk to me, he'll calm me down, and he's very, very level-headed. Like, if I'm having any issues, he's my go-to person. He's my person. And it's just been really hard with him not being here, because yes, I can still talk to him, or I can kind of text him, but there is over a 12-hour time difference. So when I'm going to bed, he's waking up, and it's just been really hard. So I've been praying, we've been praying, and we got kind of like a good, fair answer, I would say, from my command, as far as them telling me to go ahead and proceed. And so all we can do now, guys, is pray and hope that everything goes through. And at the end of the day, I am a soldier. I've been doing this for over 10 years now, so I knew, you know what I mean? I don't want it to come across that I'm naive and I don't know that this could have happened to me, because at any time we should be able to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. That's what's, you know, dug into us from basic training. And I have a job to fill. I signed up for the Army, like in my videos that I talk about. Nobody made me join. I signed up willingly, voluntarily, you know, to serve my country. And that is one of the things that could happen if you sign up to serve your country. You could possibly go to war or get deployed. And so I always knew that, you know, in the back of my head, it could happen to me. It's just kind of like a shock, because we weren't expecting it right now, like right when we were in the middle of doing this IVF. And you guys know I've been talking about IVF since last year. We were planning to do it. So it's just not a good time. But when is it ever a good time to deploy? You know what I mean? So I'm not putting all my eggs in the IVF basket, because right now I only have a 40 to 50% chance that this IVF cycle will be successful. And actually I have my first appointment on Monday, March 5th. So I'm going to definitely record that. I'm going to record this IVF journey, and just so I can have it to look back on, and take you guys along with me for the journey. But I did want to convey that I knew that this was a possibility. It's something that could always happen, you know, as far as being a service member, that you may have to deploy at any given time. And so if it does happen, I am looking at it in a positive light, because it is definitely a great career move for me. It's definitely a great opportunity to do something outside of my job as far as a pharmacy tech, and grow and expand, you know, within my career. So I'm not looking at it, you know, all negative. Of course, I'll be away from Giselle for a year, and I'll be away from my husband for a year, but there is a positive side to it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say and convey. So I wanted to just come on and, you know, talk to you all and let you know how I'm feeling and where we are, where we at. Babe Gabe doesn't get back until the middle of March, so he will not be going on this appointment with me, but I will definitely keep you all in a loop. And I'm just definitely, you know, asking for your prayers for our family, whichever way, you know what I mean. I want it to be a good outcome, a positive outcome, and I think that whatever way it happens, it will be, you know, positivity in both outcomes. So I definitely think that whatever happens, I could find, you know, positive in both outcomes. But just pray for me, guys, and whatever the Lord has for me, that is what I will do. If it's meant for me to deploy, then I won't get pregnant, and it's meant for me to deploy. If it's meant for me to have a second child right now in 2018, then I will get pregnant. And so all that I can do is pray. I don't know what my future is right now, but I do know that, you know, God knows what my future is and what is destined for me. So I'm along for the ride, just like y'all. I'm excited to see what's going to happen for us in 2018. So that is pretty much it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I will see you all in the next one.
Hey, if you want to see more videos like this, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like, what are you waiting on? Go now.